cover letter and recommendation letters.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Ira, before we begin, I just want to do a little bit of like an overview of what this will be like. So we'll be together for approximately 20 minutes. Throughout the 20 minutes, we'll be engaging in a variety of questions. Some of the questions will be open-ended questions that align specifically to your experience, both personally and some of the work that you've done so far in IT. Other questions will be specifically related to some sort of demonstration or scenario. Any questions about that? Awesome. Also, within the IRA packet, the study packet that we sent you, we asked all students to pre-identify an IT internship role to think about coming into this interview. Were you able to pre-identify?
I actually had two choices, which was either QA or PM or PC.
All right, so which one would you like to pretend that you are interviewing for?
PC?
PC? Project coordination?
Yeah.
Excellent, okay.
Great. So as we're engaging in some of these questions, just really kind of just think specifically about that role and shape your responses around that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Excellent, okay.
So Ira, this week is an honor of you, IRA. So this is all. So when we're doing this interview, we're just getting to know you. We want to get to know your skill set. So don't think about it too much and just let it flow. Okay, you got this. Okay, so the first question I asked for you, it's a general question, is tell me what you were doing before Year Up, how you heard about the program, and why you decided to join.
I actually heard about Europe when I was a junior in high school. A schoolmate actually went to the program. I think he was class 9, and that's how I heard about it. I chose to take the typical route after graduating high school and go straight to college because my dad moved here, so my brother and I could have better education. So earning a degree is really important to him and my family.
Yeah.
And after maybe 2.5 years of college, I felt like I plateaued and I wasn't able to really register for the classes that I needed to really proceed with trying to get that accounting major. And so with that loss of motivation and drive, I decided to revisit Europe and I'm here now.
Awesome.
Excellent. Okay, so why do you want to work in tech?
I want to work in tech because a lot of the things that I'm doing right now actually stems from my dad because he's someone that I really look up to. My accounting major came from him, like my interest in accounting came from him because right now he's an accountant assistant, and my interest in tech actually stemmed from watching him as a kid. I was watching him take home computers, he was taking them apart and putting them back together, and I was like, wow, like I want to know what's going on with this, and he wasn't really able to explain it to me that well, so I thought this program would be great for that. And I grew up with MySpace and the whole creating your website and creating your profile page and designing it, and that sparked my interest in HTML.
So were you building other websites in HTML on your own?
No, sorry, that was kind of, but I meant just designing my profile page on MySpace. But when we went through web development in Europe, I was so excited because I wanted to build something from scratch, and it was really cool because I got to learn CSS too.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. And then the next question I have for you, Ira, is it's a little bit of a long one. Let me know if you need to rephrase it or re-ask you anytime. It's what's your biggest challenge or growth area during L&D? What did you do to overcome this challenge? And what specifically will you do to plan ahead and ensure you're set up for success in this area during internship?
One of my growth areas would definitely be public speaking. Just being, whether it be a small group like this or a large group, I get really fidgety, my hands get sweaty, and I get really shaky. And I think that just comes from the lack of confidence in myself and maybe just being afraid of being judged. But throughout L&D, I've been slowly getting out of my comfort zone, and it led me to winning the elevator pitch competition and won first place.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
did I miss a part?
The only, I think you explained it perfectly, answered perfectly. And the next thing is, how do you plan on making sure that this doesn't show up again during internship, or how do you continue to keep practice on converting on that?
Just be comfortable. Well, just start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, because I feel like with me being uncomfortable, I feel like it pushes me to grow, and just being uncomfortable with public speaking and just trying to embrace my strengths and know that I have these strengths, it would make me more comfortable.
Awesome. So just conditioning your mindset to believe in yourself, and giving yourself credit that you have great strengths, and continue working towards that. That's awesome.
All right. Oh, your next question. Explain what makes you a strong candidate for project coordination.
I feel that I would be a strong candidate because of some of the things that I pride myself on. I pride myself on my timeliness and my commitment to detail. I feel like these qualities allow me to finish work and submit it both on time and in high quality, and sometimes with even time to spare. And I use that time, I use that extra time to receive feedback and convert on it, because there's always room to grow. And I feel like I would be a strong candidate because throughout L&D I've earned a reputation with being reliable because of my organizational skills and time management.
Excellent.
Next question I have for you is, what makes you stand out in the community amongst your peers? What do you think is something that makes you really unique?
I feel like something that makes me unique would be how I present myself. How I present myself in like a large group or a small group. In a large group, you'd think, oh, she's so shy and she's so timid, but in a smaller group, just like this big personality just comes out. And once I get comfortable with you, I feel like I could really connect with anyone. And I feel like that's what makes me stand out.
All right. What has been your greatest accomplishment here at Europe?
Going back to my growth area of public speaking, I was really proud of winning the elevator pitch, and I had never thought that I'd win something, especially when it came to public speaking, so that was definitely one of my biggest accomplishments.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And I have one more question that I had to actually skip. And then it's a little bit of a little long one, so let me know if you need me to rephrase anything. It says, if I asked you to schedule and run a weekly 15-minute stand-up check-in meeting with the team so we can update each other on projects we're working on, how would you do that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat again?
Yeah. If I asked you to run or set up a weekly meeting, which is 15 minutes, once a week, to check in with the team so we can update each other on projects and how the workflow is going, how would you do that? How would you schedule that meeting? How would you approach coordinating and making it happen?
First, I'd try to talk to them in person, or talk to my team in person, see how their schedules would be like, and then go into Outlook and schedule the meetings and see if anything interferes with anything else. Just schedule it.
So check their availability. Once you get their availability, you go to Outlook and then put it on everyone's calendar, and then meet on a day you have scheduled.
All right, excellent. Okay, so this concludes the first part of the interview, and we will stop recording.